Hi, it's Eric. I'm in Skokie, Illinois, in at the Memorial Park Cemetery, and it took me a while, but I found it. But right down here is the gravestone of Robert Reed, TV star of the 70s, notably the Brady Bunch. He played Mike Brady, the patriarch of the Brady Bunch, the Brady family. Yeah, he was, yeah, I remember him. I really liked that show, and I think I watched every episode. And he was a very stern father, but he was a stern but fair father. In real life, he hated being in that show. He thought he was beneath him because he was a classically trained actor. But that's what he's known for, playing Mike Brady. And after the show ended, he ended up being in other TV shows like The Love Boat, and he also played in small TV movie roles, notably The Boy in a Plastic Bubble, starring John Travolta. He played John Travolta's father, and he did the many Brady Bunch reunions too. He died in 1992. He was closeted homosexual, and he hid his disease. He died of AIDS in 1992. And yeah, not a lot of people know that he's buried near the Chicagoland area. People think that he's buried in Hollywood, but yeah, he's buried here in Skokie, Illinois. So, Robert Reed, great TV actor. I am at Elmwood Cemetery in River Grove, Illinois, and right in front of me is the cenotaph of John Belushi. His parents are buried here, Agnes and Adam. Both died. Adam, the father, died in '96, and the mother, Agnes, died in '89. And so their son, it's just a memorial of their son, John Belushi, who's one of my favorite comedians. Most famous for being one of the first cast of Saturday Night Live, and later on he made movies including Animal House, 1941, and I can't remember the name. Neighbors, yeah, Neighbors. He got addicted to cocaine and heroin, which killed him, and he died in Los Angeles. But he's buried in Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. So this is just a memorial of John Belushi. Here in spirit, but not here. I am at Lake Forest Cemetery in Lake Forest, Illinois, and this giant headstone in front of me belongs to legendary director and writer John Hughes. To me, he's a true 80s icon and responsible for popular teen movies in that era, such as 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He also directed and wrote great comedies such as Mr. Mom, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, National Lampoon's Vacation Series, Uncle Buck, and Home Alone. A Chicago native where his movies are often set, he regularly worked with actors such as John Candy, Molly Ringwald, Anthony Michael Hall, and Macaulay Culkin. The last movie he directed was 1991's Curly Sue, and he wasn't really productive after that. He died in 2009 of a heart attack, and is buried next to his wife Nancy, who died in 2019. We need a guy like him today more than ever to cheer us up. Rest in peace. Hi, it's Eric Perez. I am at the Lithuanian National Cemetery in Justice, Illinois. And in front of me, this huge gravestone is the grave of Maurice The Angel Tillet. Now, not many people know of him, but he had a huge impact in today's pop culture. And I'll tell you in a minute. But let me tell you his story. He was born in France And from the get-go, he was quite very smart. He knew how to speak 14 languages and write poetry. But his main profession was wrestling, since he was a really huge guy. And he developed this disease that made his bones grow uncontrollably. So he had this deformed look. But anyway, yeah, he was kind of like an outcast in France. People made fun of him, made his disease, the way he looked. He was shunned. So he moved into the US, and here he became a professional wrestler in like the kind of like Hulk Hogan type of wrestling that we know of today. But he was a popular wrestler back then. He died quite young, and he became a recluse too. He was very lonely. He didn't have any friends. Maybe this guy was his best friend, because I don't know anything about this guy, Carolus Pozzelli, but I'm gonna look him up. But anyway, I'm here for Maurice. Anyway, he died young, at 50 years old, but his contribution to pop culture, if you look at his face, and you can tell that he kind of looks like that character Shrek, because he is the inspiration for Shrek. This is Shrek right here. I bet not a lot of people know that. I looked it up online, and I was kind of amazed that that character was modeled after this guy, who died he died a lonely guy. But anyway, yeah, that's his contribution to pop culture, and I bet not a lot of people know that. So this is Eric, and I'll see you around.